Okay, so like I said in the last video, I just got done listening to a presentation, and I know that presenting, public speaking, and all that other jazz is not everyone's specialty. I get it because I'm one of those people. I hate talking in front of people. I even hate talking sometimes in front of one person. It depends. I dislike it. If I had to speak in a room full of individuals, I think I would literally get out there and faint. Like, really. I kind of faced that fear like a week, maybe like 2 weeks ago. I danced, as uncoordinated and as stiff as I am. I got out there and did a little praise dance and in front of my church, and I don't know, that particular day there was a lot of people there. So I faced some of that fear, so I know how difficult that can be. But there was three presenters. The first presenter, she wrote down, typed, what she wanted to say, read from it. It was her life, so I'm pretty sure your life story, but she had some other things in there, as well. Some other things sprinkled in there, but it flowed. She didn't stumble. She breezed right through it. I'm sure, I don't know if she was nervous, but she didn't show it. She may have done this before a couple of times, I don't know, but it was very well. I believe she did very well. So I thought, it was the end of the little program, and I was like, okay. But then they introduced somebody else. I was like, well, wait a minute. So I started looking at my program, and I was like, there's 2 guest speakers? Yeah. So anyways, the other lady came up, and the other lady that came up was, I would say, okay, I'm just going to say she was higher ranking. So when I think of someone of her rank, I think of somebody who has done this before. Millions of times. Talking to hundreds of people is probably something that, she does every day. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know, but, at least, a couple times in her career. I would like to believe that if, you reach that high level, that you have had to have done, a speaking engagement at least once or twice, or reported something to somebody of higher rank a couple of times. I don't know. Her reading her little bio, it seemed like, yeah. But anyways, she got up there, started off, really well, doing like a little example. So okay. And then things went it was in the middle, and things kind of shifted a little bit. So okay. You know how sometimes when I know what not to say and what not to do in a presentation, because I've done it all. And when you're in school, you have to give presentations. You get so much off for filler words like and all those little words, and for little things you do, like eye contact. That's, if you don't have a good eye contact, that's 2 points off. Or if you sway or fiddle, that's a point off. I don't know about y'all, but at my university, my professors, if you said filler words, that was true for papers too. If you use filler words in papers, that was, or fluff words, as one of my professors called it, that would be points off. If you filler words in presentations, that would be points off. Swing, not having good eye contact, and stuff like that be points off. They just wanted you to be polished because as social workers, you're probably gonna have to present to the masses at one point in your career. I don't know, but that's how it was, and I hated it. But I mean, I knew them. I knew my audience. They were my classmates, our professors like for us to say colleagues. So they were our colleagues, and I would like to say towards the end of my undergrad years that I got a little bit better at public speaking. I have not had to public speak since my undergrad years, so I don't even know what I would be like if someone told me, hey, I'm gonna need you to present some material in about 3 weeks. I really don't know. But anyways, back to the topic. She kind of swaying a bit. Okay, that's a distraction, swaying a bit. She used a lot of ums and uhs, distraction, because it just seemed like she didn't know what she wanted to say, or she got lost in her it didn't seem like she was reading from anything, or she did print something out, but she wasn't following it. So she Anne's swing, she put her hand in her pocket, which in my profession you don't put your hands in your pocket. So that distracted me, like, why she got her hand in her pocket like that? Ain't nobody gonna say no, she got her hand in her pocket. But she had her hand in her pocket for at least a good five minutes. And then it just kind of went all the way to the left. Because the camera's reversed. So yeah, it went all the way to the left. And she lost me. And I was like, what happened? So you know how kind of like when something happens, or when someone says something like outlandish or crazy in a little speech or something, you kind of like look around and be like, was that me that just heard that? So you kind of look around to see everyone else's expression. Like, I so wanted to do that. Like, is it just me, or are y'all hearing what I'm hearing? Because it really went a little nerve-wracking at the end, like, where are you going with this? And then to end it up, how she wrapped it up was kind of weird too, talking about like, it's hard to leave your child for 15 months, and she said leaving, hey, just leave your child with your parents. And I was like, well, ma'am, not everybody has parents, not everyone has parents are alive, or maybe some people's parents are very elderly and they can't take care of children. And that's another thing I think, well, anyways, but some people have to leave their children when they go on deployment or missions, with multiple people, because some people can't take care of your children for a whole year, or whatever. So okay, I'm gonna leave them with so and so for 6 months, and then another 6 months this, and then for whatever. Yeah, but I guess she was trying to say that for women in our profession, it's hard to leave your child, and or it's hard to have children. It's not hard. Well, I don't know, but she was like, oh, it's not hard, but she ended up wrapped it up with a story about she had to bring her little son into the office, and he was wearing diapers, and he had pooped, and she didn't have diapers to change, which is odd. I don't know the situation, but she didn't have diapers to change the baby, and she was trying to get a presentation to somebody. So no. Anyway, so yeah, I just hope, looking at that, I just hope that if I reach that high esteem echelon, whatever, in my career, that I can speak very candidly. I can speak very eloquently to my audience, and that I look like I do this every day. That's just me. That's just me. But and of course, I never want public speaking to be my forte. I never want it to be something. Well, I shouldn't say to be something I'm good at, because I do, want to be good at it when I do it. But it's just not me. I'm more behind the scenes kind of gal. But anyway, so wow, 10:37. So I'm gonna end it, and then I'm going to upload, because I've been sitting in this car for at least a good 30 minutes. So I need to get lunch, and yeah. So it was great talking to y'all. I will see y'all next time, and I hope that you have enjoyed these videos.